Ngeria ngoroge kwa mukirago kwa Muthingi TV gikojiro ni gitu kia mohoro tariki ari ni 23 mweri wa 12 kana mweri wa Disemba mwaka wa 2023 andũ makiambitie kugeithania ngeithi cia Merry Christmas ni ndoka niguo ngurehere gikojiro gitu kia mohoro gikumenyithagia uria bururi wa tinda ukigariura riboti kumagia county itiganite guku bururi-ini wa Kenya nginyagia jawa itoka cia bururi na mbere ndaya tabota mukire maria tukuhariririe metha-ini citu cia mohoro.
Mamwe maria tukuhaririirie ni ati thuthuria kuonia ati mwandiki wa nenda-ini cia ukinyaniria Daniel Mathiaine kuma kaunti ya Meru oragirwo na njira ya gwitwo mbere ya mwiri wake uikitio ruo-ini. Mũmbunge wa hau gabere wa gĩcigo kĩa ũmbunge kĩa Msambweni Kasim Mwamzandi ũrĩa wĩrĩgagwo guthikwo kaunti ya Kwale. Na MCA za Vihiga gũkĩra rũhonge rwa EACC thutha wa kũhithũkĩra mbunge ya kaunti ĩyo.
Gakuririkania ati mohoro maya maitu maramemerekio imwe kwa imwe nenda-ini citu cia ukinyaniria Facebook @Muthingi TV, YouTube @Muthingi TV, niye mutabania waku Geto Wairimu wa Kimani. Na tukiambiriria ni ati MCA akaunti ya Vihiga nimeyumiritie na gukorwo magiukirira ruhonge rwa EACC thutha wa gukorwo makihithukira mbunge ya kaunti ino thutha wa gukorwo kuruhania na uici wa mbeca cia muingi. MCAs aya makoretwo makiuga ati gutiri andiki a mathabu kana aigi a kigina kuma thirikari ino ya kaunti ya Kiambu makoretwo makihingurirwo thitango cia ukuruhania wa uici wa kigina gia guku kaunti na kuguo gukorwo makihithukira mbunge ya kaunti nigiconoko kinene kuri thirikari ya kaunti na ni mugaro na watho.
For the avoidance of doubt, none of our officers, including the clerk and the director of finance, whom you can see here with me, have been arrested. None so far is undergoing any criminal proceeding in regard to the alleged embezzlement.
You don't require 100 policemen to come here. You are doing a search. You only need to come and walk into the office and identify yourself and an officer from EACC, and you take the documents you want. After all, they have been getting these documents without any force. We have Office of the Control of Budget that monitors the implementation of the budget of the governments and the assemblies. We have the Office of the Auditor General that always audits books of accounts at the end of the financial year. These two independent offices have failed to identify this looting, but EACC can identify the looting. We know officers who are behind this. Now we know those people who are telling us not to vote for Mlele, they are now fighting to bring this assembly down. And we will tell them in their face that you spare our assembly. Because this is a third assembly. Omlele has been here merely for 1 year. Now you publishing that there is massive looting, embezzlement, something that cannot be substantiated. Something that cannot be substantiated is tarnishing the assembly name. Even they are roping in the governor. Maybe they don't want assembly to have a working relationship with the governor. At any given point, this assembly is open for investigation.
Thutha wa gavana wa Kirinyaga Anne Waiguru gukorwo akiruguria machini cia urigitani thibitari-ini cia guku kaunti ya Kirinyaga. Riu murwaru wa mbere gukorwo agithinjwo mugongo ni arakorirwo akiagirira na mubango ucio urakigacirithio. Murwaru ucio arathinjirwo thibitari-ini ya Kirugoya undu uria urahotekanire kugwacirira ubaciriru wa kureho wa machini ni Anne Waiguru.
Thibitari wa Kirugoya no ongererekete gikiro kiayo thutha wa marigitari gutabania sanjari ya mbere ya mugongo muthenya wa ira o wega kuria murwaru wa ukuru wa miaka 30 uria wagwire kuma iguru ari wira-ini na akiunika mugongo endire uria mukirite motungata ma urigitani thibitari-ini wa Kirugoya kaunti-ini ya Kirinyaga ata uria marigitari maratariria.
Njari ino niyo ya mbere ira involve mugongo, the spinal cord, na no turerigirira nitugota gukorwo tuki operate arwaru mangi kuma gukirinyaga
mitirwo mweri umwe muthiru agwire kuma handu iguru na next kura kuneka mugongo na kigena paralysis ya maguru na ni abataraga gwikwo operation ya mugongo na mbere yo arwaru othe kuneka mugongo turamatuma Kenyatta kana Spinal Center kana Nairobi no riu services ni rokire closer na turahota gwika ni ro equipment tena yo thibitari no jeru na madagitari mara tuna muguku ro services icio ciothe no cikike guku na turajiriria mwaru wa mbere thibitari no kuma hindi rajiririo
riu aikari kaunti ya Kirinyaga ni maria mukagira motungata mothe ma urigitani kaunti-ini iyo matekwa thabari ndaya ya gwetha motungata mau kaunti-ini ya Nairobi kuna gavana ni iguru ni agurite mani ciothe iria irabatarania kaunti-ini iyo
reke twire andu maitu ma Kirinyaga ati thibitari no ni yao na ina equipment cia kuigana thirikari ya kaunti ya Kirinyaga ni igurite equipment ile ciothe irendekana na tukamashua services ciothe ile marenda ni mekora magiciona guku
Waiguru ugite ati gwa kahinda ka miaka 10 mithiru thirikari ya kaunti ya Kirinyaga ni igithitie mbeca sekta-ini ya ugima wa mwiri itemini ya kugacirithia motungata ma urigitani.
Devolution of healthcare services has had a significant impact. For the last 10 years, county governments have invested heavily in healthcare, service delivery, human resource development, equipment of health facilities, as well as health infrastructure development.
Nao marigitari a kaunti ino ya Kirinyaga ni makenetio ni gavana Waiguru kuona riu ni marihotaga kurigita arwaru ao wega kuona riu mena mashini ciothe iria irabatarania guthinja andu.
Point riu tena ndagitari murahota gwika surgery ici na nturarora future ntuko tukihota kuona madagitari mangi ana mautithiririe gwika surgery ici cia muthemba uyu.
Wira witu wa mbere ni gucokeria gavana witu ngatho nundu wa nyumba ino twakite tukarikia na tukame equip ina equipment njega na ile modern.
Handu-ini ha Muthingi TV ni Chagong'endo wa Njogu.
Na riu tume ku kaunti-ini ya Kirinyaga tukorwo tukiingira kuria kaunti-ini ya Baringo kuria ethari a ngui caguku mwena wa Baringo makoretwo makiuria thirikari ya kaunti kumateithiriria na basari mwaka ukite niguo makihota kuingiria ciana ciao kirathi kia form 1. Aikari aya makoretwo magithamio kwao kurugana na ngui iria igukoretwo ikiumire ku mwena wa Baringo na ria makiuga ati matire na kigina kurwa magitwara ciana ciao mwaka ukite kirathi kia form 1.
Kwa niaba ya Interreligious Council nitaomba hasa uongozi wa county, tukianza na viongozi wa kisiasa kuanzia MCA, wabunge mpaka senator na governor na women rep. Nina imani wako na mfuko fulani ambayo inahusika na mambo ya bursaries. Ninaomba kabisa kwa unyenyekevu watilie mkaza ama let them consider this area of Simon Soi ward, especially hii area ambayo imekuwa na changamoto ya usalama, at least waiongeze ile mfuko wa msaada wa elimu za bursary kuja eneo kama hii, manake wana changamoto ambayo ni ya kipekee.
Wanafunzi ambao wamefanya mtihani wa grade ya darasa la 8 na wanatarajia kuingia kidato cha kwanza mwaka ujao. Na hivi sasa kama vile nilikuwa nimesema kwamba tumefurushwa, hawa wazazi hawana nguvu ya kupeleka hawa watoto shuleni. Kwa sababu kutokana na hili changa wazazi wamepoteza mifuko yao ambayo wangejisaidia nayo kuwapeleka watoto shule. Kwa hivyo wazazi hawana hiyo nguvu ya kulipa karo. Kwa hivyo tunaomba serikali iwasaidie.
Serikali iweze kusaidia wale sasa wamemaliza class 8 waweze kuendelea na maisha yao ya masomo, kwa sababu hakuna mahali nyingine wanaenda. Hawezi rudi nyuma waanze, kwa sababu hiyo program iliisha, na kama hawataenda mbele basi watapotelea hapa na itakuwa hasara sana hata kwa nchi yetu, kwa community.
Kama inawezekana watoe resources aina yote ambayo maendeleo wangebanywa hapa, kama pesa ya CDF watoto wasome kuanzia form 1 mpaka university, kwa sababu hiyo ni njia moja ya kuondolea familia maskini, kwa sababu mtoto akishasoma mpaka university akitumia hiyo pesa ya CDF ama zingine, pengine mtoto huyo akiandikwa kazi atakuja kusaidia wazazi.
na rĩu mũmbunge Atio Tiende nĩ akoretwo agĩkomithia mĩario ya munene wa bũrũri President William Ruto ĩrĩa akorirwo akiuga atĩ kũrĩ na andũ aingĩ arĩa makoretwo makiuga gũtirĩ na ũthii wa na mbere thirikari-inĩ ya Kenya. Otiende augĩte nĩ mate kuona rĩrĩa thirikari ya Kenya Kwanza yakorirwo ĩkĩoya wathani gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ gũtirĩ ũthii wa na mbere ũkoretwo ũgĩthiĩ na mbere gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ wa Kenya, kuona atĩ nginya wonjoria wa bũrũri no thiĩte thĩ na gĩkĩro kĩnene ũkĩringithania na thirikari ya hau gabere ya ũrĩa warĩ president wa bũrũri Uhuru Kenyatta.
We know that some of us, because we are standing firm, we are being threatened. The other day the president said that those who keep taking matters to court will know that he's holding that sword for a purpose. He's going to dismember their heads. And the person he was talking about is Otiende Amolo. Because I'm the one who keeps needing lawyers. I want to tell him I'm not afraid. You can send 1 million people. You can send Gumbo, Owado, and 1,000 others, and I will not be threatened. If you think sending them to Radia will threaten me, think again. Politics of this country has reached another level. High poverty and high politics. High price of living and high politics. It is very unfortunate. The unfortunate thing is that those who are supposed to deal with the high price, high cost of living are putting high politics instead. They are working everywhere, even in Radiata. They are sending people to come and incite people instead of dealing with the high cost of living. When we launch development projects like this, you will never find them launch anything because they don't develop anything. They eat everything in their pocket as we develop and we launch. Hello? Yes. We want to tell them that we are behind Raila Amolo Odinga, you be behind Ruto, and tell us what Ruto has given you to bring to the people. Not words, not politics, but development. If you really have money for development that you went to Uda to get development, let's finish the road that Raila and Uhuru left at Akadu. And now 4.8 kilometers cannot get to Asembo Bay. Let us continue with that road from Asembo Bay to Luak to Kailija. Let us do the tarmac that was planned from Gagra, Madian to Ndikwa. That is development. If you really have money for development, don't go to Mahana, that Tienda has already developed. Hello? Yes. Come to a Agog Plateau, where we are supposed to build a university and build it there.
Na rĩu mũmbunge Elisha Odhiambo nĩ akorirwo agĩũkĩrĩra mĩario ya mũtongoria wa mũng'ethanĩro Raila Odinga aragĩkorirwo akiuga atĩ mũtongoria wa bũrũri ndagĩtarĩ William Ruto ndarakorwo agĩtĩa mamwe ma mawatho marĩa marĩ katiba-inĩ ya Kenya. Rĩu Odhiambo arakorirwo akĩaria ndeto ici arĩ macakaya-inĩ kũrĩa mwena wa Mutungu.
You cannot play double standards. It is not allowed that you play double standards. You cannot expect the President of the Republic of Kenya to obey court judgments when you, as a leader of ODM, you have disobeyed court judgment today and you have sworn in Odungi Randa. It was disallowed by court. So we should be able to obey the court order. The right thing to do, you should have gone back to court to get the right to swear him in. So don't talk about the president not doing this and you're doing the opposite. Nobody is God. Nobody is God. And secondly, I said in Siaya there was corruption. People did not believe. But I'm glad the EACC announced 10 names. I am calling on EACC like what they have done to Balala, what they have done to Vihiga. I want that within the next couple of days, we see arrest of people who are stealing public money. 2013 I won, you didn't give me. 2017 I won, you didn't want to give me. 2022 you didn't want to give me. It is the courts that pronounce themselves and give me certificate. Then you expelled me. You expelled me. The court returned me back to the party. Party, you know, I am going, I repeat for a second time, to be the next Secretary General of ODM. You upende usipende. Upende usipende. And me, I don't do magic. My Lord lives in heaven. The MP for Orengo. Orengo. Your MP is MDG. Sort your house. Sort your house.
Na rĩu riboti ĩyo nĩyo ĩgũkorwo ĩgĩtũhe kamweke ga gũikĩria no ndũgathiĩ haraya nĩtũracoka na mangĩ maingĩ.
Uri murimi munini na ni uravatara ngwataniro na nyumba ya mohoro ihinda ni riri amu Muthingi TV ni irakuhe mweke wa kwanirithia kimenyithia niguo ukurie biashara yaku na njira nene. Tuhurire thimu kugerera kivugo mugwanja 572 kana utwandikire email niyo sales@lookuptv.co.ke ukatutume ndugu na tutirithanie hamwe amu ndugu ni makinya.
Saturday utuko wariku
ni ndari nyumba kigwa thimu kiamba ngino hani ngere eno thimu ne yako niguo ndaiguire atiriri ni ukwaria na mundu etagwo Thiondo
ukirigo gwathia atia na nduri wari ona kitiga igana ukigumo manana
oguo
waiguire atia
ngoro ya ndaiguire kata maka ngigua hasa aganiguo
ungira atia mundu koretwo githaka loto na ndari ari ona
ni muthi na mbere guthaka mutikagwe ngoro muthake biu mundu akuaga ngoro na ni thahabu rathi gukinyira uragikua ngoro niki
yes no uguo no korwo ni thahabu rathi gukinyira gakwira tiroto thaka loto no wihotanira Steven Kinuthia uria orite 800 na twiko mukuru kwa Ruben.
Over 18s only. Gaming can be addictive. Play responsibly. This message has been approved by the BCLB.
Changamka, cheza loto.
Gatho cia mwanya muno makiria ni guthii na mbere guikara kwa Muthingi TV ikonjoro-ini gitu kia mohoro na tugithii na mbere ni ati utongoria wa thirikari ya kaunti ya Kisii riu nuonekanite guthigitha thutha wa MCA aguku ukora magiukirira governor wa Simba Arati thutha wa Simba Arati gukorwo akiuga kigina kiria gikoretwo gikihuthira hari waki wa barabara ona mashukuru-ini kaunti-ini ino ya Kisii. Simba Arati ni akorirwo akiuga ati kuri na MCA maria makuruhanitio na ugumania wa besha cia muingi wa kaunti ino ya Kisii. Riu ama MCA aya marakenda Simba Arati akorwo akigweta na maritwa MCA maya maria marakikorwo makigwetwo kumana na ugumania wa kigina kia muingi kaunti-ini ino.
Tocho, the governor said that in the last 1 year since he got into office, he's been able to do 128 ECDs. He also repeated the same while he was addressing media at ATC, saying that he has done 128 ECDs. Honorable members of the press, I want to tell you and I want to outline here that that is a complete lie. In the last budget, what we had were the completion of ongoing projects. The current budget 2023-2024, we have not implemented any project in terms of ECD. In the last budget, as the the governor was saying, which was purported to have had the 128 classes, the money that was there was for completion of projects that had been in the previous budget. And therefore, as regards to our oversight role, under Article 135 of the Constitution of Kenya, we, the MCAs here, we want to ask the governor, all those involved, to give to the public information regarding these ECD classes that they are purporting to have constructed.
It's true that we did allocate money for the roads sector, which was amounting for more than 700 million Kenya shillings. What we are asking, and we are worried as members of the County Assembly, despite that the governor decided to go the lot system of procurement of roads, there are some of the roads which have not been procured under the lot system, and those projects need to go through a process called quotation.
You heard the same governor spoke during the president visit at Musocho that he had done more than 200 kilometers, which is a lie to all of us. We are aware that for this current year budget, we had allocated 750 million to do the roads in the whole Kisii County, the 45 wards. And since we passed that budget in June, we have altered that budget 2 times, and it has not been implemented. The governor has not implemented any project using that same budget. Only that he had procured around 9 under the 9 sub-counties.
Naguo uthuthuria wa mwiri wa mwandiki umwe ng'enda-inĩ cia ũkinyanĩria Daniel Mũthaiga nĩ ũreketie kuonania atĩ Daniel akuire na njĩra ya gũitwo na mũkwa na thutha-inĩ agĩcoka agĩikio rũĩ-inĩ. Daniel orire tarĩki 2 mweri wa Dithemba na mwĩrĩ wake ũgĩcoka kuonekana tarĩki 6 mweri-inĩ wa Dithemba ũikĩtio kũrĩa rũĩ-inĩ rwa Mutonga kaunti-inĩ ya Tharaka Nithi. Ngurumĩrĩri ĩno ĩragĩkorirwo ĩkĩrekererio nĩ mũtabania na mũthuthuria wa mĩrĩ bũrũri-inĩ Johannes Odol mbere ya maabitha a DCI kũrĩa famĩlĩ yakorirwo ĩkiuga atĩ nĩ marenda gũkorwo arĩa makorirwo makĩkuruhanĩrio na ngero ĩno gũikio thĩinĩ na ningĩ kĩheo ikorwo ikĩonekana na njĩra ya gũkorwo makĩoerwo makinya makũrũrũ ma kĩwatho.
So upon doing the postmortem, our finding was that the late Bernard was actually strangled. There was some mark on the neck, which was caused by a rope. He had evidence of someone who had lacked air, and which led to his death. We also saw some injuries on the chest. There were rib fractures on the right side, from the 7th, 8th, and 9th rib on the right side. So the main thing was that he was actually strangled to death and probably thrown to the river. He was decomposed, and when a body is decomposed, there are some changes which might be misconstrued as injuries. So when you look at the eyes, they look collapsed just because of decomposition. But the other injuries that you saw was on the head, because we saw a lot of bruising also on the scalp, on the left side.
Sasa tungeomba saizi, sababu sasa maneno ni kama ndisa yao, wale wa uzunguzi wamemaliza maneno yao, tusikie tu hata kesho watu wako ndani. Tusikie tu hata watu wanaenda, justice inaendelea kufanya kazi yake, ndio tuone haki yetu hata kabla tujampumzisha Bernard, tuwe tumepata haki yake.
Nake mũmbunge wa hau gatene wa gĩcigo kĩa ũmbunge kĩa Msambweni niwe Bakari Kasim, na ũrĩa wĩrĩga gũkua rĩu nĩ arĩkĩtie kũhurũkio kũringana na atongoria kuma gĩcigo-inĩ gĩkĩ. Maugĩte atĩ Kasim akuire mũthĩ wa Aramithi thutha wa gũkorwo arũmĩrĩra ndwari ya ihinda inini. Kasim arakoretwo arĩ ta mũmbunge kuma mwaka-inĩ wa 1963 nginyagia mwaka wa 1997.
Mheshimiwa Bakari Mwamzandi ametupatia uongozi mzuri na amekuwa role model, kwa sababu wakati wao walikuwa wanaongoza hakuna CDF, hakuna nini, hakuna county, lakini kwa juhudi zao waliweza kuchangia pakubwa maendeleo ya kaunti na maendeleo ya nchi.
Walamu wakiweza kupatikana na jambo lolote, mtu wa Kwale yuanugunika. Mtu kutoka Taita akipatikana na jambo lolote, mtu kutoka Tana River yuanugunika. Mtu kutoka Kilifi, kutoka Mombasa, ndio tuwe ambao tutakuwa ni kitu kimoja inshallah.
Kama viongozi wa pwani, tusijiweke katika vile vijijimbo vyetu, vijikaunti ambavyo tumepewa na katiba ama na serikali, kwa sababu sisi watu wa pwani wote ni wamoja.
Na rĩu tũkorwo tũkĩingĩra kũrĩa iharo-inĩ kũrĩa mũthondeki wa mawatho wa Pokot ya mũhuro David Kosing nĩ akirĩtie mũmbunge wa Kapenguria Peter Lokachapong na Samuel Moroto nĩ ũndũ wa kũregana nake na kũrĩa mũmbunge wa Kĩharũ Ndĩndĩ Nyoro anyite itemi mbĩtĩka-inĩ ciake cia Super Cup iria ciranyitire itemi kĩharo-inĩ kĩa Makutano Stadium ira hwaĩ-inĩ mwena wa kũrĩa Kapenguria.
Ambazo hizo ni kazi za fitina. Wenzangu ambao waliteuliwa na mimi ambao ni wabunge walipigia simu wakaambia usikanyage wewe huko. Ile mzuri. Kama nani? Hawa teams mimi ni hasa tu. Ninaenda kuombea pesa hapo vijana kama vile mheshimiwa Ngoma amenipatia 1000. Ninaenda kuomba wengine ndio wanisaidie. Mtakubalia niombea vijana wetu ama hapana? Mtakubalia niombea ama hapana? Nitoboe ama nisitoboe? Nimeombea vijana watu wengi sana wasaidia vijana. Mheshimiwa ndiye ndio alikubali kukuja. Lakini wenzangu hapa wao na akili kidogo. Wenzangu hapa hata hawajasaidia timu ya competition sana. Hawajasaidia hata hii timu hata moja. Anapiga masimu huko anaambia atoa usikuje usikanyage wewe huko. Ndio ndio mzuri. Ndio ndio mzuri. Nitoboe mabaya. Nitoboe. Hawa ni wenzangu ambao nilisaidia pamoja nao na nyinyi mnajua kina nani. Ile kitu ningependa kusema watu wa West Pokot. Wakaaji wa Kapenguria. Tumekuwa na dimba wiki jana na tumekuwa na mpira sasa. Kwa sababu kitu ambacho sisi tumeona Mheshimiwa Kosing pamoja na timu yake wanataka kukuza vipawa wa vijana, wapewe vijana kazi ndio wajana na hii vita na hii mambo ya wizi ya ng'ombe itaisha pamoja na vijana wapenda.
Na rĩu maumĩrĩra-inĩ ma rigi nene ya Ngeretha riboti ĩrakĩrĩta ũũ thutha wa timu ya Sheffield United kũbunga timu ya Aston Villa ndagĩka-inĩ ya 87 kũgerera mũthaki wao Cameroon Acha nake mũthaki Nicole arabungire bao timu ya Aston Villa bao ya kũmaiganania na kũinũkana pointi 1-1 iharo-inĩ kĩa Villa Park. Na mwirore witũ hau niho tũgũkorwo tũgĩkĩra gaturumo gĩkũnjĩro gitũ kĩa mohoro. Ngatho cia mwanya nĩ gwĩtĩkĩra gũtũra na ithuĩ kuma rĩrĩa twambĩrĩirie gĩkũnjĩro gĩkĩ nginyagia haha. Ngatho cia mwanya mũno kũrĩ arĩa tũrĩ nao gũkũ studio arĩa magĩtigĩrĩra atĩ mohoro maya maitũ nĩ magũkinyĩra na njĩra ĩrĩa ĩbacĩrĩire. Mwambĩrĩrio nĩ producer wakwa mũndũ gwĩtwo Kariuki wa Ndwati na mũrekeri wakwa mũndũ gwĩtwo Sally. Niĩ ngakwendithĩria mĩaraho mwega njĩtakaga Wairimũ wa Kimani.